Training modification that we have learned called step down.
We're just going to step enough to stoop her head.
Now, what does this have to do with grooming and how can this help your dog while grooming? This is a behavior modification that all dogs need to understand and learn.
I will let her now figure this out.
The goal of this is to teach your dog a skill that they're acting incorrectly. You're teaching them how to act correctly.
This is a nonverbal argument.
When you do this step down before you start grooming your dog, you're giving your dog that sense of security, that peace, the safety that my owner is in charge, my owner knows what's happening, and I can give it to them. I don't need to worry, I don't need to hold on.
If I lay down, he's the boss.
Video from Scott with my dog Debbie, and she is sassy and fights it, so I want you to see how this goes.
To stoop her head off of spine. Okay, now I will let her now figure this out. She can't quite get comfortable. Okay, so she has to learn that, well, I can stand here kind of awkwardly, or I can get more comfortable if I lay down. Well, there's a problem. If I lay down, he's the boss. You notice I'm not going to touch her a whole lot. We're just going to let her figure this out. Now, as we've said many times before, here at Dog to Dog, we are our record for this is an hour. Okay. Now, anybody watching this video, I can hear you because I've done this forever. Oh my gosh, you didn't praise the dog. That is correct. This is behavior modification, not obedience. So, if we do this correctly, we do not, this isn't like sit or down or whatever. This is your right as the leader to do. We have a credo here. When in doubt, step your dog down. But my dog is step your dog down. But he's getting the zoomies, step your dog down. Calm, easy does it. Can you pet them? Of course. However, if I do, we'll see a spike where the dog may, she didn't, here, that's awesome. But you'll see her, more please. Don't do anything, it's fine. Don't talk to them, don't fuss. People come into the room, that's fine. Just let the dog work it out. Will she stand back up or try? Yep. Right there.
Okay, so at what point has your dog calmed down and able to be out of step down?
Good question. Not until I'm done. So, step down is not staccato. Okay, we're not step them down. Oh, they got step them down. No, I will stay on right here. This is a nonverbal argument, and she's very darling. So she's kind of doing her thing, saying, I don't really want to do this right now, but we are going to continue to do it. Huh, yeah, that's good. So, when are you done? When you're done.
Okay.
Now, when I am done, I will not let her go when she's flopping about. See, she's way more spicy than you would think sometimes. But when I'm done, literally, I'm going to come off the leash. Oh, here we go. Where it's off.
And she's fine to just walk around now.
That's right.
And what has this done for her?
Made me king.
Okay.
Period. And we used to call it my territory training because you claim pervasively. You do this at your home. You can touch her. She's fine.
Well.
So you have my home, everything, the air, the water, the food. That is how the dog must perceive you. Otherwise, they're the boss. They have to be.
Yeah.
If you don't control it, then. But this, when in doubt, step the dog down.
Okay, I love it. You know, grooming is like leash training, it's potty training, it's crate training. This is something your dog needs for their life. And so we need to really teach them that this is a part of daily life. And using this tool with grooming is incredible. I promise you will see night and day difference between your dog that does not react well to grooming or having you brush them. Dogs really do feel overwhelmed and feel responsibility for us. That's why they bark, they go to the door and they jump, you know. Also, they just get really excited. I advise that while you're doing it, you're not rewarding, you're not giving treats, because this isn't training. This is obedience and teaching them that you're king, you're the boss, you're who gives them all of their life. And even though we love our dogs and respect them and treat them with care, we also need dogs that behave well. Those of you who own Pupwell products and own our suction leash, which is a restraint leash, you can use that leash and just kind of hold it down as well before, or like if you're on the table, sometimes I'll even do that step down while we are on the table and the dog is just freaking out. I just will use my, you know, depending on the size of the dog, if you can use your weight to give them that, you know, your dog's head is here, you want it to be here, and that if they lift it up, they're fighting. Now, I don't want your dog's head all the way down because that's really uncomfortable, but that little in-between space is a great place for your dog to just hold down and let them relax and give them a few minutes, and then you can let them go. You're welcome to pet your dog during that time, but really it's up to you when you decide to let your dog out of that step down. And as Dog to Dog says, when in doubt, step down is their motto. It really is so helpful. Please let me know how you like this. Subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about grooming and tips. We are working really hard to upload more YouTube videos, and we share so much on Instagram. We share tips and tricks here as well. Our goal is to help dog owners. We really want dog ownership to be a positive experience for both you and your dog. So let us know in the comments how you liked this post, and if you're able to do it, I can't wait to hear.